Hey, welcome everybody. Today we're going to do a 5-step process on how to clean your salt cell. The 5 steps to clean the salt cell is: first, shut the pump down, disconnect it. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is going to be remove the salt cell. We're going to disconnect these unions here, remove the whole device and the cord. Step number 3, we're going to take the device over to an area where we can pour the acid solution into the cell itself. That's step number 3. After we do that, we'll go ahead and rinse it, which is step number 4, with fresh water, get it thoroughly cleaned. And then the final step is just come back over here, resecure the unions, plug the device back into the power unit, turn it back on. Done. The tools you're going to need for this is going to be, of course, your safety glasses, gloves, your wrench, a towel here, a white rag, also little makeshift device we made. It's an entrapment, and we'll show you how it works. Basically, it keeps acid in the cell as we clean it. All right, let's jump right into this. We're going to shut the pump down by disconnecting the communication cable, hitting the stop button. Now we're going to reach up here to the control unit, shut the power off, and unplug the cell. Going to go ahead and start disconnecting the union for the salt cell, which is step number 2. I use a rag. It just protects the fittings. Also, get yourself a new pipe wrench. It doesn't have quite as much rust on it. It'll make it a lot easier. Now we're going to go ahead and disconnect the unions since they're already broken loose, and remove the salt cell from the plumbing. Now we're going to go ahead and take this salt cell over to an area where we can go ahead and run the muriatic acid through the salt cell. Okay, now that we've removed the saltwater cell device, we're going to go ahead and screw on our union mechanism here, which is going to enable us to pour the muriatic acid salt solution into our salt cell. The key here, when you're mixing up a 4-to-1 muriatic acid solution, is it's important to make sure you're always adding the acid to the water. Never add water to acid. We've already mixed up the chemical, so we're just going to pour it in here for the demonstration to clean out these internal parts here. We're going to give it about 1 to 2 minutes, let it sit, do its action. We're using this bucket to help confine any spillover or whatever. Now that that's done, it's already been 1 to 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and just pour it out. Make sure we have our garden hose ready. Pour that solution back out into the bucket. Remove the union device and thoroughly rinse the cell out. Now we've completed step number 4 of the process. You want to make sure you also properly dispose of that muriatic acid. All right, now that we've completed step number 4 of the process, we're going to go ahead and finish it up with step number 5 and reinstall the salt cell. We've already used some magic lube here to lube up the O-rings already, and you can find that magic lube online at reliablepoolsolutions.com. Now we're going to snug up these unions hand tight. You want to make sure the direction of flow, the water travels this direction, that the cord is tailing the direction of flow. That is important. Snug up these union fittings, utilizing my white towel so I don't damage my couplings. Just give it a slight snug tighten. You don't want to over torque them because you'll crack these unions. Okay, now we finished up connecting the Hayward turbo salt cell to the unit. We're going to reconnect the power cable to the control device. Just simply reconnect it right into the salt cell outlet. Flip the switch back to auto. Close the door. This is the IntelliFlow pump, so all we have to do is reconnect the communication cable right into the communication port of the IntelliFlow pump, and the pump should turn right back on. Now that we've cleaned the salt cell, I'm going to go ahead and take these gloves off because they're really annoying. Now that we've cleaned the salt cell, always remember as well to check the salt water, the salinity in your pool. Make sure it's between 2,700 to 3,400 parts per million. That is crucial and key to ensuring this thing operates accordingly and doesn't fail on you. And lastly, if you're not comfortable with this, contact a pool professional in your area or contact us and we'll help you find somebody who's qualified to handle and address these issues for you. That's all we got. Have a good day.